I think we're going to pause on that a little bit. We're still on music now. We're still on music. There's just this mentality around about hip hop music that it influences bad behavior. I mean, I don't know why people think like that, but I would really like to know, and I'm sure the audience would really be interested to know. Probably, I don't know, is it that because most hip hop stars have some dreadlocks,
the way they dress, the way they keep their hair and all of that. When African society where when your hair is I don't know, there's nothing in your hair, you look in another direction.
The thing is that when such people now, when we look at what they are mad, because mad people always have dreads. And the dreadlock of mad people is because they are not taking care of it, so it's just develop into dreads. So when we see you dress, we think of the madman on the street.
I think it's very controversial. I think so. Because, okay, let's look like in the Western world, for example, I'm sure Edson is going to tell us more on that. Because I'm sure you could actually see it's very, let me put in quotes, normal for you to see someone with dreads, or probably you see a guy with some piercings and stuff like that. To them, it's probably not really a big deal. But then, let's not shift our focus. We're talking about the hip hop music in particular. The hip hop, that genre of music, where you actually see. I mean, why do you think? My question is, why do you think it is influencing bad behavior? I mean, bad behavior.
Your position align with the way you're asking me.
I'm not trying to take any side.
I think that the career or the profession we follow, also the people that follow in that line and their behaviors and that really give the society what they think about that. For example, if doctors get to doing so many funny things, the society will kind of look at medicine as it's that bad profession where the people that get there do this and this and that. So I think that the character of the people that engage into it and what they have left behind as legacy can also be playing on that. So it's not just about the movement, the way the society views people that.
I think not just society, or I think it also has to do with the way that industry is portraying itself. Okay, I think it's also about the way the industry, the hip hop industry in general, is portraying itself. It's like the industry is abnormal to have your clip without girls with pants, pants. It's like that's the culture. That's how they portray themselves. They make it feel like a good hip hop clip should have on the background girls like this, people like this, so they project that image. Okay, it's not always about how people receive it. It's also an image that
I think you're drifting away from my question. I'm talking about hip hop music in particular.
Yes, I'm talking about hip hop music.
Okay.
Yes.
Talking about hip hop industry.
I'm talking about the industry.
The music from the people
Yes. The industry, the way the industry is made is like maybe the marketing strategy, that you have to this, you have to that, and so it's all of that when it comes to some kind of audience. They feel like, see, that's what you portray. We deduce that that's what you stand for, and we don't want that for our children.
And maybe they portray that because the people are buying, when they do it like that, people buy, so they want to make more money and they're doing that. Okay, and now when you want to get a little more serious, and maybe you're a Christian, and then you say you're into hip hop, and it's like,
is it that hip hop?
So I was just going to say that I think like at least I tended to associate hip hop with the, obviously with the music videos, with us, scantily clad and whatnot, and drugs. You know, I think a lot of the messages in those is about like gangster life, like gangs and all that. But there's a lot of awesome like Christian hip hop artists. I think of Kendrick, for example. I think of Tedashii. So even there's even this spoken word poet. Her name is Jackie O'Perry. She's also dabbled in hip hop as well.
My favorite female artist.
Yeah. I think that if we associate like hip hop as an artistry to all the bad stuff, it's really a guilt by association. I think hip hop can be a great medium for spreading the gospel. It can be a great medium for edifying other people. I mean, I've enjoyed a lot of music from Lecrae. I've enjoyed a lot of spoken word poetry, and I'm kind of joining those two. They are kind of different, but then they are kind of related somewhat. So it's very much. I think the medium in and of itself is neutral. It's really the people, how they use that medium. So
totally agree with you. I think we're just trying to respond to the question the way it was posted. Do we think it's associated? People associate music, hip hop music with that? Why and so on? It's the way it's been projected. But of course, I mean, it's a very good medium. Huh? It's a very good medium. It's a bit like money. I don't tell people money is neutral. Huh? Money is amoral. That's a really term to use. Money is amoral. It's neutral. It takes the shape you give it. If you use your money to order murder in some places, money becomes a murder tool. If you use your money to feed the poor, money becomes... So the medium is great, but the way it's been projected to the society, it makes people to have different apprehensions of it. And I think as believers, as Christians, if we expose our children to the variety that is in God, they'll have nothing to envy. At times they rush out there by curiosity, and they want to see how things are happening over there and things like that. But if we use the different media that exist, music, sports, because some of these industries, if you're not careful, you just have a biased mind towards it. You just don't know, okay, anything that has to do with modeling, for example. You cannot do modeling without sleeping with the judges and so. People in their minds are like that. Like you see that Miss Cameroon, know that she surely had to handle these different groups. People's minds are like that. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But I think if we expose our children to these different things, but from the godly perspective, they really have nothing to envy out there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Anyway, you can.
Okay.